But look, this the kid that did Gotti the Boss, and I'm back with another one, but nothing like the other. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. In my description, I'm gonna put my Cash App. If y'all wanna donate like $5, $10, $20, $100, if you love me, that'd be dope. I know what y'all thinking. He already got money. Why you asking for money? Well, it costs to edit. I want to get a better camera and eventually a studio. So if y'all rock with me, show me a little bit of love. I ain't asking. This episode right here is part 2 to Jamal Crawford Stole My Girl. So where we left off at, we ended up exchanging numbers. And that Sunday I head back home. I text her, like, what's up, what you doing? It's Gotti. She wrote back, OMG, with 3 exclamation marks. I never forget. I'm like, what's up, what you doing? As the bubbling is like bubbling, that's funny. She called me. So if anybody know me, I'm not really like a super duper phone person. Like, I will, but I kind of gotta rock with you. I'm definitely a texter for sure. So she called, like, hello. She like, hey, what's up? Like, what are you doing? I'm like, hey, what's up? Nothing. She like, are you mocking me? I'm like, yeah. She was super duper square. I told you I was like 21, 22. Shorty was like in her 30s, like brown skin. She had a big head, like Gina. Nice little set of tatas, thick thighs, but like everything was right, like grown woman. She used to wear that mohawk like Rihanna all the time. Not saying she looked like Rihanna. She like, oh, what's up? What you into? What you doing? I thought you weren't gonna hit me. What took you so long? I was just chilling, kind of getting back acclimated and situated, you know, making sure my kids was good, everything. She like, so yeah, what kind of music you listen to? If anybody know me, I rap and make music, and music is definitely one of my love languages. I'm like, everything, R&B, rap, you know, all the stuff. She like, okay, I'm gonna sing you some stuff. This is back like CD days. We in 2009. I'm like, send me some stuff. She like, yeah. She like, what's your address? I'm like, address? Yeah, I ain't just really sending you my address. She like, so what's your address? I'm like, yeah, I ain't with to just send the whole address. She like, well, I'm gonna come and see you anyway, so what difference does that make? I'm like, all right, that kind of makes sense. She seemed like a square, so I sent her my address. This is my first solo apartment. I was living off 122nd and Start in the Alders. I had a 1-bedroom for $590. Said I go to show you how far back this was. I had me and Bro had an apartment out of high school, so we stayed there. And then once I left there, I went and got my first solo joint. And just kind of rocked and pushed like that. So she ended up sending me the CDs or whatever. She called me like a couple days later, like, check your mail. I'm like, boom, I check it. It's 2 manila envelopes, but the FedEx ones, and they both heavy. I call her like, man, what's all this? She like, just open it up. I came back in my crib. Man, I missed that spot. It was plush. I had a brand new sectional. It was like gray and like with the black leather on the bottom. I had like a black and gray throw, big screen TV. The older ones, like the first flat screens. The ones that was a little bit thicker on the back that had the booty on the back. Yeah, one of them. I think I paid like $1,000 for it back then. That was crazy. It was plush. I used to always be like, come to my crib, man. It's the NBA crib. My boy Elder used to be like, it's ABA, but it's cool. So I remember sitting down on my floor on my rug and open them up. I bust open the CDs. I'm like, man, she sent me all kind of stuff. Like, that sounds familiar. I'm like, who Nipsey? She's like, you don't know who Nipsey is? I'm like, nah, not really. Like, who Nipsey? She's like, man, he light skinned, he from LA, he a crib, he look like Snoop. I was like, Nipsey. She like, hold on. She went and played Hustle in the House in the background. I was like, oh, I do know Nip. Rewind a little bit. The year before on my birthday, he actually dropped Bullets Ain't Got No Names Volume 1. I Googled this. And I remember bumping that song. I remember the video, he was in the gold and the blue at the gas station. They was in the white Benz. I remember that. I was like, oh yeah, he hard, he tight. But I don't really remember listening to him like that after that. So she like, yeah, this volume 3. I couldn't get volume 2 and I couldn't get volume 1. So just rock with the volume 3. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I'm gonna hit you back. She's like, come back when you listen. I put the CD in. And I ain't gonna lie, when I fell in love with Nip, it had I had that song Diamonds on there, Diamonds on My Neck, Diamonds on My Necklace. I used to always play that. I had that Rich Roll on there with the girl singing, that was dope. And then they had Shed a Tear. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm rocking with dude. So shortly after, she like, I want to come see you. I'm like, all right. I really ain't tripping. She like, well, I'm gonna be on there to see you soon. I'm like, whatever. At the time, she not my girl. I'm having my movement. I'm having my way. This is my first apartment. Like, I definitely ain't got no girl. But she cool people. I'm digging her. So we pretty much talking like every other day. She texts me every day. Oh, how you doing? You ate? What you doing? And when I come on there, I'm gonna cook for you. Like, I'm gonna take care of you. Like, I'm gonna do your laundry. Like, I'm like, oh, she really on some woman stuff. Like, she really trying to like take care of a ninja. I'm like, all right, she cool. So fast forward, I'm at the barbershop. Mind you, in 2009, I had a fade with the waves. So she called me like, where you at? I'm like, leaving the barbershop. She like, oh, I'm finna send you a picture. I'm like, all right. I check my phone. I'm like, where's you at? She's like, I'm at your house. I'm like, at my house? I say it's shitty. I'm like, at my house? She's like, yeah, I'm at your house. I'm like, why are you at my house? She's like, oh, I told you I was coming to see you. I was like, yeah, but like, you should have called me. Like, I don't just be popping up at my house. Like, I be having my kids. Like, that's not really the way to move. She like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Like, should I leave? I'm like, nah, just stay there. I think I had my blue Mustang. I had a 90, all blue with a white top, like baby blue with a white top. So I'm smashing home. I'm irritated. Like, why would this pop up at my house? Like, mind you, I got other movement. Like, that was kind of weird. So I get to my crib, and she like parked. She like sitting back in the car, how girls do. She got like her feet kind of like, I don't know, like on the dash. And like, she got her shoes off. So I walk up, I'm like, shorty, what's up? She like, got her hands in her head, like she crying. I'm like, man, what's up with you? She like, I feel so stupid. I feel embarrassed. Like, I drove out here to surprise you. It just really didn't work. I thought you would be happy. I'm like, yeah, but that ain't really the way to be doing it. Blah, blah, blah. Like, in my head, I'm thinking like, what if I would have came home with like a situation? So she like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll just leave. She starts to cry. I'm like, man, it's cool. Just come in the house. She playing a sick game. She's like, I can go get a room. I'm like, hey, I said come in the house. Like, I'm not gonna bait. So she like, all right, I'll be up there. So I walk in my house, unlock my door. Mind you, I'm still kind of irritated. Like, why would she pop up at my crib? So she come up the steps. She's sitting down. I'm like, hey, man, you ain't got to act like you sad. Like, it's cool. Like, you here now, it's good. Like, you came from Seattle. I'm not going to make you go home. Next time, just don't do that. Like, I checked her. She's like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you know, I understand. I won't do it again. Everything was solid, you know, bada boom, bada bing. And then that Saturday, we ended up going to go eat. And then she ended up dipping. So that weekend was kind of like slow motion, for lack of better terms. Like, we really didn't have nothing planned. Plus, I ain't never been a dude to really stroll around with a girl. That's just not what I do. Because I always had like 2, 3, 4 girls. That's a whole nother YouTube of me getting caught up. So we kind of kept it low. So she dipped. You know, it was what it was. So she hit me again like, I'm going to a Halloween party out there in Portland with my friends. If you're not busy, can I see you? I'm like, all right. You know, I'll let you know what's up. She like, well, if not, it's cool. I understand it, but I really want to see you. You know how girls be. I'm like, all right, I'll let you know what's up. Mind you, I got 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, this is my first apartment. I'm crushing them. I'm going crazy. Like, this is my first apartment. Bachelor pad, plush. I always kept a nice spot. If anybody ever been in my spot, my houses, anybody in these comments can attest, I always keep a plush spot. So she cool and I like her, but I'm not really trying to take nobody uber serious. So anyways, she pop up, and the party she was going to was at Club 84. That was right over there, like off MLK, right before you get on the freeway. Y'all remember Club 84 used to crack too. So this was a Friday. I Googled it. So Friday, she show up. She like, do you mind if I come over there and get dressed real quick? She not irritate me, but it's just something about me, and I'm not even like being cocky. Like when I start talking to a girl, we kind of skip the like dating phase, and it always end up being like, oh, I really want to be with you, or I want to be around you, or I love you, because I'm a lovable person. And like, I was really kind of like just wanting to chill, but she was kind of pushing it. So she come over, she get dressed, do her 1-2. She like leave like some makeup and like a bag or something. You know how girls be trying to leave stuff at these houses to try to test the water. I'm like, hey, yeah, you forgot your stuff. She was like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry. Wouldn't want one of your other girls to see. I'm like, no, it's not that, but I said you can come over and shower up. You trying to leave stuff at my house to kind of be funny. I ain't really into that. Like, one thing about Gotti, I'm gonna say what's on my mom. So she's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, I apologize. Like, got her phone charger, grabbed her bag, grabbed her little makeup. Like, oh, hopefully I'll see you. If I don't see you, I'll be sad, but it's fine. She like, give me a hug. I don't know, she used to always like pout. He used to kind of rub me the wrong way. Like, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling that. Like, it's cool for a girl to have feelings, but like that extra soft stuff, like, I don't be on that. So she pushed off. I'm at the crib. I probably call Sauce. I used to always call Sauce all the time. Salute to my bro Sauce. I ain't seen you in a while, but I love you, kid. I call Sauce. I'm like, man, what you think? Am I tripping? Am I being? He like, man, she seemed cool, but she is kind of, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I guess she liked me a lot. She sent me a text like, when she leave, I really like you a lot. I don't want to over push, but you know, at this point in my life, like, I'm really ready to settle down and take somebody serious. And I don't really have a lot of time to waste. And I know what I want and you're what I want. You're just so perfect. And you check all the boxes and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I'm 33 or 35. Like, I know you're a younger man. You got women chasing you, but you're who I see at the end of the road. Like, you're honestly who I really want to be with. You're just so perfect to me. I read it back to Sauce. Sauce on the phone, crying. You know, Sauce, he like me. He like childish. So Sauce crying. I'm like, bro, what you think? He like, man, hey, man. She's starting to sound like Brandy, man, from Thin Line Between Love and Hate, kid. Be cool. So we laughing. He like, you going to the party? I'm like, yeah, but I didn't know she was going. He like, man, let's go do your thing, bro. Get drunk and do what you do. I'm like, all right, bet. He had to be in Seattle or something because he would have been with me, clearly. We get to the function. Everything cool, everything smooth. But I'm not going to lie. I got, like, a few other situations in there. So, like, I'm talking to her. She was on the dance floor, like, fake trying to kiss me. I was, man, I tell shorty, like, what you... I'm stiff arming her, like, hey, what you? I'm Adrian James. Hey, what you doing? Reggie Bush. Hey, what you doing? Oh, you don't want to kiss me? Like, she kind of drunk. I'm like, hey, man, like, I ain't really on the PDA. Like, be cool. She like, oh, okay. I remember she was like a maid or something, but her dress was super short. She was cakey. She was thick. Had a little fishnets on. I was like, yeah. Bada boom, bada bing. So the night is over. She was like, is it cool if I come stay with you? Because my people got a room, but they all kind of with their guys, and I kind of want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I guess. So this night, I never forget. As soon as I get in my car, my phone is going crazy. Brrr, brrr. The iPhone will sound nothing like that. Brrr, brrr. Hello? Oh, so you're in there with this whoop, 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 and that, and this, and this, and that, and is that what it is? And also, that's your girl, and whoop, 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 and you ain't never been nowhere, whoop. Hey, man, like, you tripping. No, I'm not tripping. It's cool. You gonna make me whoop? All right, cool. I get a text. Oh, it's cool. I see what it is. I'm not good enough to be in public with you. If you had something going on, you could have been a man that kept it real. All right, I get another text. Dean, oh, so you messed with the girl from Seattle? How do you know she was from Seattle? Oh, that's crazy. I met her friend in the bathroom. Now I understand why I can't go with you. Brrr. Hello? So where are you going? I'm going home. Oh, I'll meet you over there. Nah, I got some people from out of town, so that's not going to be cool. Oh, so you're acting weird? Yeah, well, come to my house. Nah, I'm kind of finna go along with it. Feel good. Oh, you must be with a B-I-T-C-H. Oh, you must be with a B-I-T-C-H. Oh, it's cool. Oh, it's cool. I swear to God, like, no kizzy. I got like 10 texts, 5 phones. Like, everybody on the text guy, they're actually calling me. Because we're in the club, not in the middle of the dance floor, but kind of in the middle. And she like doing it up. She looking good. Nobody really know her. She thick, like, she busting it open. She bending over, like she going Yankee. So like she doing the most. She kind of marking her territory. So I get in my car. I don't even know what I was driving. I always had like 3-4 whips. I punched to the house. I'm getting texts, calls, my whole way to the crib. Only like one person was bold enough to pop up to my house. So I called her real quick. Fake threatening, like, hey, you come to my house, man. Like, I ain't rocking with you no more. Like, I'm cool. Like, don't come to my house. Like, I don't play them games. Like, you come to my house, we just done. It's like, oh, whenever, I'll be over there. Ooh, she ended up not coming. I was in clear with everybody else. Shorty come to my house. We chill. Yeah, let's just say I ripped them fishnet stockings off. Saturday comes, she jump up. I'm like, what's the deal? You finna go meet your friends? This where the story finna turn up at. She like, no, I thought I was gonna spend the day with you. At this time, man, I'm probably juggling 10 girls. Literally, a 10-piece. I don't really be in public with girls like that. Oh, I never did it. Because every time I did it, seemed like it'd always be a little issue. So she like, I thought we was gonna spend the day together and kind of hang out. I got something important I want to tell you. So the first thing every real ninja think when they hear that is, damn, is she pregnant? I'm like, she can't be, because every time we bada boom, bada bing, I was strapped down like a car seat. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, hey, man, if you pregnant, just tell me now. She like, what? She like, no, silly, I'm not pregnant. Why would you think that? I'm like, oh, all right, I don't care about nothing else. So we gonna push the claim jumpers and clacking. It's my favorite little jump off. I used to go out there, get the beef ribs, macaroni, little pilaf, salmon. You know, I don't know. I just been thinking a lot about my future and stuff like that. I think she had like a couple kids. I might have had 2 kids too. So she's like, well, how do you feel about like family? I'm like, family is, family. Like becoming a family. So my heart just started beating. I'm like, man, why does she keep playing with me? Like, is this, you feel me? So mind you, she looking good though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, man, shorty kind of looking fire. Oh, let me rewind back a little bit. She's like, can you wear something nice? I'm like, what you mean? She's like, can you wear something nice? Like a dress shirt? We sit down. We put the orders in. And I never forget the weather. I was like, are you guys celebrating something special? And she was like, yes. So I'm like, once again, man, is this You gonna tell me she pregnant? I'm like, oh my God. But mind you, I always was strapped down. So we sit down and eat the food. I'm eating, excuse me. She kind of like nibbling, like. I'm like, oh, I know she's pregnant. It's over with. So we eating. I'm eating. She kind of like, you know how girls do. I'm like, what's up with you, man? Like, why are you acting all sad, shorty? Shorty, do I? She like, really honestly see you being a person for me. Mind you, I liked her. That's just kind of where it stopped. Like, she was cool people. We at the table, we had climb jumpers. She looking sad. She's like, I think I'm falling in love with you. She's like, so how do you feel about marriage? I'm like, oh yeah, she's bad shit. I'm 22. I'm like, I don't feel any way about it. So you don't see it in your future? No, I don't. She's like, huh? She's like, so there's no way you see yourself marrying me? I'm like, marrying you? She's like, yeah, you don't see yourself marrying me? I don't see myself marrying anybody at 22. She was like, well, that's why I wanted to ask you. Would you marry me? She's like, no, I'm dead serious. Will you marry me? I think you're perfect for me. I want to get married. Are you playing? Are you cracking a joke? She's like, no, I'm not playing. I'm dead serious. I want to marry you. I want you to marry me. I've been looking at rings and everything. I'm like, I don't see it. She just breaks out crying. The little white little napkin. She dotting her eyes, her makeup with it. Like, I don't know, you're just so perfect. And I really wanted to marry you. And I just feel like you're it for me. I don't even want to fake it anymore. The sex is so amazing and you're a great person. I ate the rest of my food in silence. She kind of just sat there, just kind of like crying silently, like the waiter coming over, like, what's wrong? I'm like, hey, let's dip. We get in my car, we driving back to my apartment. It's silent. Only thing we hearing is slow. Like, I'm sorry. I really feel that way about you. If you don't feel the same, I understand. I get it. I just really feel like you're the person for me. I'm 22 years old. I don't know what this girl's talking about. So where does this put us? I'm like, if you still want to hang out, that's cool. If you feel like I crushed your dreams and you really can't be around me no more, I mean, that's cool too. But that marriage shit is just out the window. Like, I'm just not even nowhere near being ready. She's like, I understand. I just gotta live with the fact, like, you just don't want me how I want you. And I just love you more than you love me. I don't even really know you. Like, oh, this is crazy. No cap on every single one of my kids. I'm not making none of this story up. We chill for a second. Bada boom, bada bing. I tell Sauce what happened. I might have told Pop what happened. I just remember Sauce crying, laughing, like, look at you, look at the heartbreak kid. I'm like, I'm cool. So like, you coming to Seattle? I think Sauce was up there for like school or something. I'm like, bro, I ain't really trying to bump into old girl. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way. She kind of was giving me attitude. And I'm not gonna lie, we talked like a few times, but it was over text, like, hey, how you doing? What's up? What you into? You coming back out here anytime soon? I just kept being like, oh no, because I didn't know. So they like, man, we not finna let her ruin your birthday. Like, bro, we kind of already got plans. We finna get a table. Like, it's lit. But the exchange with me and Shorty is so awkward. It didn't go how I had it planned. But I'm a big girl. And, you know, hopefully we'll revisit this conversation. Walk her to the door, give her a kiss on the cheek. If like the end, guess who's the first person I see shopping? Shorty. Pop like, hey. He started laughing like, hey, that's old girl. She started walking towards me. She's like, hey. She give me a little fake hug. I'm like, what's up, Shorty? She like, what's up? I'm like, oh, I see you in here balling. What you got for me? She like, oh, I didn't know you were coming, so I was just gonna mail your gift. I'm like, all right. I'm talking to Pop like, bro, I think I'm finna just rock with y'all. He like, nah, bro. Nigga, she shopping already. get your issue. Why would you not get your issue? You're tweaking. She has a Nordstrom bag. I ain't tripping because I already got some other movie up here in Seattle. We was coming to Seattle every weekend for 5 years, so girls wasn't be like, nah, bro, you're tweaking. F us, do your 1, 2. He like, we gonna meet back up at Joey's. I love Joey's. And then we gonna eat after we do our 1, 2. Go get your issue. Like, you're tripping. Why are you finna walk with us? That's dumb. So we walking through the mall. She like, I'm gonna take you shopping for your birthday. I'm like, bet. She like, I see you being into fly stuff. What you like? I'm like, True Religion. I think Molly's was popping. Fastenal, Lacoste, all of that. So we getting that Nordstrom. She like, all right, get what you want. Get a pair of pants like $300, shirt for like $100. I'm like, this cool? She like, no, go ahead. I grab another pair of jeans, another shirt. I'm like, this cool? She like, go ahead. I put together like 3 outfits. It's like a Band-Aid. You know, we always been a fly nigga with expensive taste, you did. So I'm like, yeah. She like, yeah. But as we go into the register, Shorty kind of like hesitant a little bit. I'm like, whatever. She handed him her card. Decline. She's like, what the hell? What the hell? She handed him another card. Decline. Haber's like, you had a Nordstrom's card? She was like, yeah. She spiked it. Decline. I could see her turning red. I'm behind her with hella secondhand embarrassment. I'm like, what the fuck? So you told me to come grab what I want to not have the paper? I'm like, this is crazy. But mind you, she dressed nice. 7 jeans, trues, like, she dressed nice. Like, she got expensive taste, like purses, bags, like, she was having it. I'm like, and she had some stuff in her hand. She had a cool little job too, so I'm like, she turned around like, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my cards. My bank does that. I've already spent some stuff today. I got a limit. I can take my stuff back and then get your stuff. Or either you can give me like a week or 2 and I can just mail it to you. So at this point, I'm like, yeah, I'm all short. You asked me to marry you. You drugged me in Nordstrom. You're embarrassing me. I'm like, yeah, I'm tight, cool. I'm like, it's cool, don't even trip. We push out the store. And she ended up taking me like to Foot Locker. And I bought some black Timbs. I remember that. She ended up grabbing me some black Timbs. But I was still irritated, like, it's cool. So she would never let me come to her crib. And it was kind of bothering me, like, why I can't come over there? She'd be like, no, my house isn't really up to par, and my kids and my mom. She always had an excuse as to why I couldn't come to her crib. And I was like, but you come to my crib. I know, but, you know, my house is small, and my mom or somebody was always staying with her. Like, I used to be like, is her house raggedy? Is it dirty? Or does she got a nigga? In my mind, I used to ask the homie, used to be like, she might just be embarrassed. She might have came to your house and realized her house was your house. But she had paper, or she had like Louis bags, Gucci bags. I remember the old ones, like 7 jeans, like she was dressing like, I don't know what kind of heels they was on, but she was like always dressing, jewelry, like it was nice. I was like, that's weird to me. So in the back of my head, I was like, I don't know, like, I wonder if she rocked with somebody. I asked a couple homies that was like, we don't really know her. So I'm assuming that was Friday. Friday, I think we did something light like a bar, etc. So Saturday come, she come to my room. She dressed up. She got a bottle of Moet in her hand. So I remember my nigga Ray being like, that's all she fucking got you for your birthday, nigga? With some Timbs and a bottle of Moet? What the fuck? And she was just embarrassed as shit. I remember she went in the room. She kind of sat on the bed. She kind of pouted. She's like, so you told all your friends my car declined? I was like, man, I told my brother. He must have told him, but it's whatever. She's like, I'm just so embarrassed. Like, that's not cool. You shouldn't have did that. I'm like, I mean, it is what it is. So we ended up going out. But at this time, I'm kind of low-key like over her type situation or whatever. So we get in the club. I'm finna wrap it up. And her partner there. After the club, like, a couple of my situations was calling me. And I was like, I'm about to dip. She's like, where are you going? I'm like, to my room. And her partner just chimed in like, oh, yeah, to go deal with one of his other bees. You need to leave him alone. And he's not even all that bad. I don't see what you see in him. He gives me player vibes. And them niggas from Portland are known for being pimps. And so what is he trying to do? Pimp you out? Because my girlfriend's not going to be your hoe. So that's not going to happen. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even know you. She like, well, that's cool. You can get to know me. I'm like, hey, man, you better get out my face. She like, or what? Because I can call some niggas up here to handle you. Portland niggas are soft anyway. I'll just lose it. I can't say what I said to her. If anybody know how I got to go when I get turned up, I lost it. I called her everything but what her mama named her. And got in my car. And she was like, what you doing? I'm like, man, just go with your friend. Like, I'm not feeling that. She's like, what you mean? I'm like, you let her disrespect me. If you was really about me and down for me, you would have checked her. She's like, what was I going to say? I'm like, it's cool. Just push with your friend. She's like, no, it's cool. F her, F her, F her. But it was kind of irritating me. Like, if I'm dealing with somebody and somebody pressing me, I don't care who it is to you. And you better bomb on her. I'm like, you should have socked her. She like, well, that's been like my cousin. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, man, it's cool. I ain't even tripping. So the homies just like calm me down, like, chill before you go to jail. Chill before you go to jail. I remember she had her little Cassie Mohawk rocking. So she go get herself and get in the car with me. We go back to the room. Bada boom, bada bing. And when the morning came, she was like, it just feels like you're done with me. I was just like, I didn't like the fact you let your friend disrespect me and didn't really chime in. That's just not really sitting well with me. Like, I didn't feel that. She like, oh, well, that's like my family, and what was I supposed to do? I'm like, nothing, I guess it's cool. She like, well, if you're done with me, just tell me. I'm like, I'm not saying I'm done with you, but I'm not about to marry you. She's like, oh, all right, well, I guess I'll talk to you again if I talk to you. I'm like, that's a bet. Roger that. She get up and dip. The homie like, bro, what's up? I'm like, bro, I'm cool. I go back home. She hit me a couple times. I'm slowing up my messages. She calling me. I ain't really picking up. She's sending me letters in the mail, like handwritten letters. Like she recruited me from a college. Like, I'm kind of cool, right? I'm good. One thing about me, when I'm off something, I'm kind of off something. So we don't talk for like a month or two. Then she sent me a text like, hey, love, I wish things worked out. I ended up moving to Texas with me and my kids. And I wish you all the best of luck. And I hope everything with you goes great. And I'm praying for you and your kids and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, cool. Whatever. Bros always run back to that baby dad after a while. 2009, we on Facebook. I don't think we on MySpace. I think we on Facebook. I'm scrolling. Some tell me to go type her name in and look her on social media. I'm scrolling. She put from Seattle, moved to Texas, and on the background of her thing, she got a picture of her dude, and her 2 kids. I just started busting out laughing the whole time. I guess she back and forth dealing with her baby dad on the low. They in there at her crib, come to find out, watching the kids, she coming to come rock with me. So I end up figuring it out. So I shot her a text. I'm like, you never had a lot of me. You could have kept a real beautiful family though. That's the reason why I couldn't come to your crib. She never texted me back.